Hi, Last Babylon students. So by now you should have your book. It should look like this. If you have a different version, then page numbers I'm giving you might not make sense because this is the version that I'm using, but I'll always refer to the chapter as well. So that's just to kind of help you guys. I wanted to make this video specifically for you so that you know as an Last Babylon student what you have to do for the week of April 6th to April 10th. So the first thing that you need to do is comment on the discussion question. I decided to make one discussion question for everybody for attendance purposes. It'll just streamline attendance for me, and it should make it less confusing for you. It has nothing to do with your book, so that way if you haven't read yet, you just haven't gotten to it, you can still do your discussion attendance question. So that will be found under weekly attendance topic for everybody. So make sure that you're doing your weekly attendance question by Wednesday at midnight so that I can mark you present for the whole week. Other than that, you are supposed to read chapters 1 through 3, and you are going to submit a one-paragraph summary of the chapter. So that's one paragraph for all 3 chapters, not one paragraph per chapter, one paragraph for all 3 of the chapters. So that's 5 to 7 sentences. There are more detailed instructions on Google Classroom under the specific assignment. You're also going to turn in 10 vocabulary words, which I have assigned to you. They are also in Google Classroom, so make sure that you go ahead and check those out. You will copy them, follow the instructions that are on there, and submit those by 2 o'clock on Friday evening. You are also going to comment on a theme discussion, which I have posted. You don't actually turn in your Google Doc every week. It is assigned to you every week because I want you to be reminded that you have to do it. It will also give you the theme that you're going to look at every single week, but I just wanted to touch on that briefly in this video so there's no confusion. You're not actually submitting it. You are sharing it with me, morgan.lavelli@mypolkschools.net, as if I'm just another student, another member of your group, and I'm going to kind of go in like as a ghost member and make sure that everyone has participated by 2 o'clock on Fridays. So it is due by 2 o'clock on Friday, but you're not actually submitting anything. Hopefully that makes sense. I'm just coming in and checking to make sure that you've added to it. That way you can continue to add to the same Google Doc every single week. You don't have to submit it or make anything messy about that. If you have questions on that, please ask me, but it's really simple. So if you're overcomplicating it in your mind, it's not supposed to be that complicated. And again, instructions for that are on Google Classroom, and that should help. The last thing, read and respond to an article that is posted. It is not an article, it is a TED Talk. I found this TED Talk and I thought that it would be way more interesting than the article I was going to do, so please make sure that you're watching that TED Talk and you're commenting it. You comment on it exactly like you would a post on social media. So make sure that you're commenting, reply to each other's comments, and as long as I feel like you've participated well on that, make sure you make at least one comment so that I can tell that you watched it, and I will give you a writing grade for that. So that's a really easy writing grade for you to get, but it's going to kind of play into what we do more. So next week, which check your outline that I gave you, your reading outline, and you'll know what that means. But if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. I'm pretty sure I went over everything here. Yes. So make sure that you're getting that to me. It is a writing grade. Get everything in. Make sure that you comment by Wednesday night so that I can mark you for attendance. And if you have any questions, please reach out to me. That's all I have.